Jimmy, our tale of the tape.
You see here the advantage for Andreas Spang, the reach, 4-inch reach advantage. I think he's going to use all of it. Use his jab, his left hook, keep Michael Falcão away from you in that bay.
With the official introductions, here again is Michael Williams.
Bellator Fighting Championships, along with L'Auberge Lake Charles, Louisiana's premier casino resort, now present 3 5-minute rounds for the Bellator Season 6 Middleweight Tournament Championship. Sanctioned by the Louisiana State Boxing and Wrestling Commission Chairman Alvin Topham, and brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. There's no trick for avoiding a seatbelt ticket. It's click it or ticket. And now, introducing first the red corner. At 6'1", weighing in at 185 3/4 pounds. His professional record, 8 wins against a single defeat. Originally from Stockholm, now living and fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Andreas Sweet Spang. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner at 5'10", weighing in at 186 pounds even. The veteran professional with 30 professional victories and 4 defeats. From Balneário Camboriú, Santa Catarina, Brazil, Michael Big Ring Falcão. And the referee in charge of the action, Jason Herzog.
This Bellator Tournament Championship is under the unified rules of MMA, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Elbows to the head are allowed. $100,000 in a world title shot to the winner. Andreas Spang in the white trunks, Michael Falcão in the black trunks. Jason Herzog is the referee. Both fighters made it clear they want to stand, bang, and look for the one-punch knockout.
A difference between Brian Rogers and Michael Falcão. Michael Falcão, hands much higher, but he doesn't have Brian Rogers' athleticism and speed.
Falcão early on coming forward.
Surprised he hasn't thrown any kicks. He's up against a solid boxer. The boxers need that lead foot, especially for their left hook. I'm surprised Michael Falcão isn't trying to chop it down.
Spang circling to his right, straight right hand by Falcão.
Up and right! He's got him hurt! He's unloading now!
Spang looking to unload shot. Big uppercut and the knee on the point of the chin. Body lock by Falcão.
Michael Falcão trading too many punches with Andreas Spang. Needs to win that outside game. I don't think he's going to win a boxing match with Andreas Spang.
Knee to the thigh by Falcão.
Get the underhooks, get out the cage, Andreas, he's still hurt. Get out the cage.
Another knee by Falcão. Short right hand, top of the head by Spang, but a legal shot on the top of the head. Spang looking to turn. Can't do it. Inside knee. Another inside knee by Spang. Powerful knee into the thigh on the inside by Michael Falcão.
How much has Falcão cleared his head from those shots? He was certainly rocked. And also, Spang has a very good guillotine. Look for him to go over the top and look for that guillotine.
Spang told us he was a lot more concerned about the knees and low kicks from his opponent Michael Falcão than about his punching prowess. Falcão said really all Spang has, maybe the guillotine, but really the left hook, and that's it.
And that can be all you need.
Round number 1 of the Bellator Season 6 Middleweight Tournament Championship. Michael Falcão, the aggressor right now on Andreas Spang, but it was Spang early in this round rocking the Brazilian Falcão. Back elbow by the Swede. And a big slam by Falcão.
One thing about Falcão, that dude is strong. I have felt it, a very strong middleweight.
Spang looking to explode up. There's the back elbow, but it misses. That one did as well.
Here we haven't seen a lot of his top game. His jiu-jitsu, his ground and pound, we haven't seen much of it.
2 hammer fists, sneaky left-handed by Falcão.
He's got to keep his pressure on. Got to keep his weight in the middle of Spang's back. Nice knee to the ribs. You see that cost him some positioning. Spang able to get up to 1 knee.
Spang looking for a way to explode up without taking punishment. Hip Hop Squares is a fresh spin on the iconic game show Hollywood Squares. Some of the biggest names in music and entertainment turn this game show into a party. Hip Hop Squares premieres this Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, only on MTV2. Takedown by Michael Falcão in the right hand.
Falcão doing well from this position so far.
Look how tenacious Falcão is.
Well, he got hurt on the feet, and he did the smart thing. He changed the game up. Stay on top, stay behind him, land those shots. Don't make this about the boxing of Andreas Spang. He felt what happens when he does that.
Spang, very smart, you saw, keeping himself grounded, avoiding the knees to the head.
Send something to the referee, but I haven't seen any illegal shots.
Again, Spang, you see, taking a knee on purpose, and that's the knee to the head of a grounded opponent. Jason Herzog saw it. Time called. You can almost see that building.
Yeah, you certainly could. He was loading that knee. Spang was keeping his hand on the ground.
Right over here, just stand up for me. It's okay.
See, when we take a look at it here, had his left hand on the ground. I think what happened, he felt the right hand come up and then threw the knee. Couldn't see that the left hand was still on the ground.
Spang has 5 minutes to recover.
He felt Spang's right hand come up, I think, and let that knee go.
Continue to fight, so if you can, please let him know. But you take your time here, okay? You have a reasonable amount of time.
That's great refereeing by Jason Herzog. It drives me crazy when referees try to hurry up fighters. You get 5 minutes, so you can take 5 minutes. You shouldn't be rushed or bullied by anyone.
You know, he's rocked. He just needs a little time.
So we're going to take a look at it again here. Good, had good pressure. I'm going to watch. As soon as that right hand comes up, he throws that knee right at his head.
Here.
Might have thought that left hand was on the ground. Couldn't see it, wasn't sure.
Okay, please tell him.
I'm giving Falcão the benefit of the doubt there.
The back of the head.
Now also, the right knee was down.
Like that, when he has his hands down, he's a down fighter. You can't knee him in the
Problem
head.
is, you can't explain this now. He should have known this ahead of time.
I'm deducting a point, because I have to, okay?
Jason Herzog just said he is deducting 1 point.
That's going to be costly. It's a 3-round fight. Hard to make up that point.
Fighter, how you doing?
He's just, got his time, but I think neurologically is clear.
Okay.
From my standpoint, yeah, he's good, yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying to.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Fighter.
Big
So you have
key
your
in MMA.
option
If you
now
don't
of
know,
where you'd like to be.
don't throw the
In
knee.
the same position, or if you want to be standing, if you wish to continue. Standing? Okay. Good. To take a point, huh?
There's the official confirmation from referee Jason Herzog, a 1-point deduction.
Knee to the head's a big foul. A lot of times it only takes one to lose a point.
So you want to be fighting or standing? You ready? Okay, I'm going to put you in your corner here. We're going to have you come out. Over here, please.
Spang is ready to go. A 1-point loss for Michael Falcão on that knee to Spang's head while he was grounded.
You asked him, where do you want to start? What's he going to say? I want to start with my opponent clinging to my back? I don't think so.
Time in. Round number 1 continues.
Good leg kick by Andreas Spang. Here's where Spang hurt Falcão before. Falcão has to respect that power.
Spang missed with that head kick over the top. Falcão diving right back in with the clinch.
Good right hand over the top. Now, I think he's found his comfort zone. He wants to stay in clinched, keep this fight close.
Spang thinking about a standing guillotine.
He certainly is. Great sweep by Falcão.
It was just gorgeous by Michael Falcão.
He doesn't want to get trapped against the good job. Beautiful knee by Falcão.
Closing seconds of round number 1.
I think Falcão has realized I don't want to be in space with this guy. I want to keep him up against the fence. That's where he's kept most of this fight.
Spinning back fist by Spang, both swinging and winging to the bell.
There we go.
Matt, great first round.
He cannot strike with you. Deep breath. Hands up. Come here. Andreas, keep everything a little shorter. When you're going off on him, don't go so wild because you get out of position. He gets to lock up right on you. Keep everything right in front of you. Every time you catch him, you hurt him. Keep everything shorter. You understand?
That's the former pro boxer Skipper Kelp, the chief second in the corner of Andreas Spang.
Get some distance, start letting them hands and kicks go. You understand? He doesn't want any striking with you. Keep it tight. Don't go wide with nothing, all right? because that gives him the chance to close the gap. Take a drink.
Down slider, watch the back of the head.
All right, baby. What's that? All right, deep breath. Focus, focus. Let the ref deal with that.
Go, take it down, guys. Go.
You see here, Andreas Spang landing some good shots against Michael Falco. Had him hurt up against the fence. Nice knees and punches. Later on, though, Falco got the takedown. Spent a lot of that round on top, hitting his ground and pound, and then Spang going for the guillotine. Falco has a lot of respect for it. Went for the sweep. Beautiful escape.
Jimmy, on your scorecard.
9-9. I thought Andreas Spang can hurt him, but then the rest of the round, Michael Falco on top, landing some good ground and pound. You saw that sweep escape at the end, but deducted a point for that headshot. 9-9 round.
Spang going for the head kick, can't find the mark.
I agree with what Spang's cornerman said in between. He doesn't want to strike with you. He wants to get in and close the distance. Oh, good shot by Falco.
1-2, and the right really landed. Spang again going for the guillotine. Falco pops his head free immediately.
Now that's good jiu-jitsu. You pop out of the guillotine, but you put your weight right back on him. Don't let him off the hook.
Falco very heavy in the top position, trying to work the full mount and set into the open half guard of Spang.
Yeah, but he's lost the battle on the right side. You see how Spang has that arm underneath his armpit? That's not where you want to be. Now he's got it back, pummeled it on top. Now he's in much better shape. Spang very active on the bottom.
Spang to his hip. Posturing and looking to explode up. Clearly Spang does not want to play the closed guard game on his back.
MMA, that's a dangerous game to play, but now Falco has both arms trapped.
Into the crucifix for Michael Falco.
Now it's not a full crucifix because Spang still has him in half guard. That's going to be very important. Your opponent can still move and get some leverage if he's got half guard. Can't just sit up and unload. Oh, now Falco giving up, taking it back, not putting his hooks in.
Big hammer fist. Falco looked to referee Jason Herzog, I think, asking, was that legal? Did I hit the top of the head? Obviously losing a point, he's going to be really cautious.
He is. You're going to hit the back of the head at some point in this position. The referees tell the fighters in the beginning, hey, if you're moving your head around and you take a couple to the back of the head, I'm not going to consider that a foul. A lot of referees say that. The problem is that early in the first round, don't look to the referee to save you. Early in the first round, when he ended up in this position, Spang was a little too content to hang out here. It's a losing game here. Even if Falcão isn't landing big fight-ending shots, you're certainly losing the round in this position. He is not hitting the back of the head. Those were rib shots, one was to the side.
That's what Spang's complaining to referee Jason Herzog about. Big shots to the body. Spang trying to get to his feet to one knee, back to both knees. Could not explode up. Back elbow by Spang. Falcão is really heavy in this position.
Remember, Toquinho Polaris looking to the referee against Nate Marquardt. Oh, he's greased up. Referee just looked at him while he got knocked out. You cannot take your focus off your opponent to complain about something. I'm not saying don't bring it to the referee's attention, but don't do it at the expense of getting punched in the side of the head.
Back elbow again by Spang and another big right hand by Falcão.
I'm impressed by the pressure of Falcão in this position. He's not going crazy, he's not going wild. He's keeping the weight right on the back and pressuring Falcão. I'm sorry, pressuring Andreas Spang. That's what Falco's doing.
Spang again trying to get to his feet, back to one knee.
It's a good position. He throws, yeah, some knees to the thigh.
Look at Spang keeping himself grounded with the right hand. Good double left hands there by Falcão. And another big takedown.
And absolutely no space from Falcão. When they stand up, he goes right for that suplex.
Belly to back on that takedown. Bit of one-way traffic for Michael Falcão here in round number 2. Just relentless with that body lock.
But it's an efficient relentlessness. He's got good pressure. He's keeping his chest right on Andreas Spang's back. He's not lifting them up that much. He's not doing a lot of the things that cost a fighter energy. and he's draining the energy out of Andreas Spang. Very smart move.
Those are punishing rip shots by Falcão.
Got a little too crazy with the knee. That cost him.
Spang back to his feet. Final 30 seconds of round 2, and another takedown by Michael Falcão.
So far, great pressure by the Brazilian here. But I like what I'm seeing. He tasted his power in the first round and is changing it up and making it about his grappling. That's why he's been successful.
A big round for Michael Falcão, holding top position.
Corner. Fighter, when you move your head and he hits you there, I can't warn for that, but I warn you.
He doesn't want to strike with you, so you listen to me. Look at me, Andreas. Don't do anything stupid so he can take you to the ground. You understand me? Everything is basic striking right now. Short shots. Everything stays in front of you. Don't even kick right now. You can now fight if you keep it on his feet. This is the last round. It's a tie fight. Winner this round wins the fight. Don't let him ride you this whole fucking round. You understand? Sweet, sweet. Stay on your feet. Move your feet. All he wants to do is clinch up and take you down. Keep the hands up. Sharp, short, crisp shots, all right? Andreas, every time you hit him, you hurt him, baby. We got to keep it on the feet. How bad do you want this, baby? Last round, you got 5 minutes to be the champ. Let's go. If you stay on your feet, you win this fight. You got to keep them punches sharp. He tried to get in.
See Falcão getting inside. Look at this body lock. Boom. Straight to the ground. Spang going for the guillotine, not getting it. Another beautiful lift. Great power by Michael Falcão. You see here dropping for the double leg. Powerful, short, stocky. That's how you do it.
The final round of Bellator's middleweight tournament championship. Jimmy, on your scorecard.
I have it. Strange score, 19-18. Michael Falcão, because of that point deduction. I certainly gave him that last round. I gave the first one a tie, 9-9.
If you joined us late, Michael Falcão was deducted a point by referee Jason Herzog in round 1 for a knee to the head of Andreas Spang while he was grounded. Outside kick by Falcão.
One thing Falcão has to respect is the knockout power of Andreas Spang. He's keeping his hands high, staying tight, right in for the takedown.
Takedown by Falcão again. Between rounds, Andreas Spang's chief second, the former outstanding pro boxer Skipper Kelp said you have to keep this standing to win. But look where we are, Jimmy.
Oh, good right to the temple. Doesn't take much of a shot there to knock you out.
Now to the body.
Behind the ear is a knockout shot. Anywhere near the ear is a knockout shot.
And Spang looking for that reverse elbow, that back elbow, knee to the body from Falcão.
Now what Falcão can't do is go crazy with the knees. That requires you to take weight off your opponent. He does not want to do that. And those are wicked shots.
Falcão, again, you see with the waist cinch, driving that knee.
Oh, that sucks. Knee to the tailbone, it's legal, and it hurts.
Knee to the ribcage that time by Falcão.
But I like what I'm seeing in terms of the control of Michael Falcão. He's not going nuts looking for the knockout. He's taking his time and landing effective strikes. Now angling to the front, looking for the takedown again. Spang going for that guillotine.
Spang fishing for the standing guillotine. And the same escape twice. Textbook for Michael Falcão.
That is self-defense jiu-jitsu 101.
Another big knee by Michael Falcão.
Old school Japanese jiu-jitsu, that rollback. And what it is the pressure, the strikes make Spang bring his hands up to his face so he can't spring up off his hands and get up.
Falcão, you see, cautious with those knees, burying them in the rib cage. That one on the arm.
Cannot afford to lose another point under any circumstances. That's the contained aggression of MMA. You love a guy being wild and being aggressive, but you can't make the mistakes that cost you a fight. He made a mistake in the first round. He cannot make one in the third round. Only 2 minutes left. last 2 rounds have been a wipeout for Mikel Falco.
Again, it's that waist cinch.
Oh, he grabbed the cage.
Spang grabbed the cage. Falco still dragged him down.
I like that. He jumped up, kicked out, and then put his weight right back on him. A lot of guys would have backed up and let Spang get up. He did not do that. Threw his weight right back on top of him. Solid jiu-jitsu.
Good sneaky right hand by Falcão. Just will not let Andreas Spang stand and find distance. Falcão clearly is implementing his game plan. He is fighting his fight.
He certainly is. Very tight game. No space for Andreas Spang.
More knees.
I thought he would want to have to fight this fight at range, use his kicks, his outside movement. He has not. He's used his grappling.
Again, Spang looking for the guillotine. He's found no joy in that thus far. See Spang bleeding from the bridge of the nose.
1 minute left, but he has to respect the finishing ability of Andreas Spang.
And again, the escape. 3 for 3.
Man, he is following he's following his game plan to a T.
The 15th and final minute of this Bellator Season 6 Middleweight Tournament Championships. $100,000 in a world title shot to the winner.
Spang can still finish. He's a very hard hitter. 30 seconds left.
Spang looking for the left hook, the knockout punch. Pull back that left hook.
How much does Spang have left? He's been carrying the weight of Mikel Falcão for 2 rounds.
And he'll carry it more here. 20 seconds remaining.
Oh, full mount.
Full mount achieved by Mikel Falcão. Spang tried to sweep and he couldn't. Falcão looking for more shots from the top, has 1 hook in. Into the half guard of Spang. Falcão looking for more punishing shots, the bell and the end of the fight.
A masterful performance in the last 2 rounds by Mikel Falcão, but don't forget, he lost a point in the first round. If the judges scored the first round for Andreas Spang, this is a draw and we're gonna have a round 4. We cannot forget that. Both fighters have to be prepared for it. But here's some of that action, round 1. Andreas Spang found his range, landed some great shots, really had Falcão in trouble. Falcão flipped the script on him, got the takedown, but landed this illegal knee that cost him a point. Round number 2, Falcão went back to that clinch takedown game, and it worked to a T. You see here, taking the back, not putting his hooks in, but putting pressure on Andreas Spang. Not letting Spang off the hook, got some beautiful takedowns. You see here, great double leg, but pressure. That started in round number 2, and it continued in round number 3. You see here, great body lock takedown. Outstanding pressure by Mikel Falcão. And he used this escape every time. This is something you know he went over in the gym over and over again, because he went to it every single time, and he got him out of those guillotines, ended the fight in full mount.
Jimmy, on your scorecard.
Let me add up this very strange scorecard. I have it 29-27 for Mikel Falcão. First round 9-9, but second rounds I thought he dominated.
And without the point deduction by Falcão on the illegal knee to Spang as he was grounded, you would have had it all 3 rounds.
Yes.
You would have had it 30-27. The point deduction makes that a 9-9 round.
We have to be ready for a 4th round. If the judges gave Spang the first round, which certainly could have, he had Falcão hurt. We have a 4th round. And Spang has knockout power no matter when he is fighting, no matter how many rounds. That guy's got a great left hook.
You can tell that both fighters are preparing for a 4th round. Not saying we're having one, we truly don't know. But neither are walking around celebrating, acting as though this fight is over. Maybe this fight over, maybe this fight isn't over. It's now in the hands of the 3 state of Louisiana judges scoring cage side.
I never adjust to how long it takes 3 guys to add 3 rounds. takes forever, man. It's the worst, like, what, 15 minutes of your life sometimes. Like, come on, it's 3 rounds. This isn't boxing.
Michael Williams has just entered the Bellator cage. Michael Williams knows we're waiting along with you in suspense. Here's Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges, Todd Singletary, Myron Godet, and Jordan Bass, all score the fight the same, 29-27. For the winner by unanimous decision. And now, the Bellator Season 6 middleweight tournament champion, Michael Big Ring Falcão.
Here's Jimmy Smith.
I'm here with your tournament champion, Michael Falcão. Michael, right here, Mama. Now that I'm soaking wet, I have to ask, known for your Muay Thai